What's that, Robbins? Hey, pretty cool, eh? That's so adorable. Like I say, I try and sweet like him, but I can't match him. I try though. So, here we are down the Porcupine Trail. This is the exact spot where I saw that young buck. He was standing right here, looking out there at me. And his mama was right over there, and choom, they just ran right through the woods right here. That was cool. Anyways, trying to hike down the Porcupine Trail. Ooh, careful and quiet, man. Jeez, I'm snapping branches already. I don't know if you guys can see any of this. You can see a bit of the sky through the camera. Man, I wish I could, see. I wish the camera could see exactly what I'm seeing. Because I can see colors and, make out shapes really good and stuff, and it's just kind of a black blur here through the camera. Maybe I just gotta get, whoa, slippery logs. A good camera. I just gotta get a good camera. It's hard to afford one. I can't afford it. Yeah. I hope the DNR guys never cut these trees down. I like it natural. That way the ATV guys stay out. And so do half of the other people. Yeah, they should keep this a wildlife trail. Because that's what it is. The deer and the coyotes, the pheasants, all the animals use this little trail. The porcupines, even the rabbits. Yeah. Excuse me, I gotta tie my shoe again. There we go. The robin stopped tweeting. Oh, no they didn't. There we are. Yeah, I was just hiking through here last week and I found 3 spots within like 50 feet. Probably within like, 15 feet of each other or so. 3 spots where there was coyote poop. And yeah, I'm down here just at dusk. You can just barely see where you're going. But do I fear coyotes? No, I don't. I don't fear any animals. Except maybe a grizzly bear. I got chased by a bear once up in BC. Well, not really chased. We chased the bear away, actually. God love you, Micah. I really miss you, brother. Micah and Colin. Some people might know Colin. He's got a funny nickname. They call him Butt Cheese. But yeah, Colin and Micah were out visiting me when I was living in Slocum with my ex-girlfriend there, Jenny. And we were up in the woods one day, and we were just having a lunch break because we were doing a little bit of work. And working in the woods is just great. I love it. We're having a snack. Next thing you know, Micah's saying, hey Sean, what would you do if you seen a bear? I said, well, if it was a grizzly, I'd probably be dead. But if I saw a black bear, yeah, what would you do if you saw a black bear? I said, well, first I'd probably jump up and I'd scream really loud. And I'd wave my hands in the air and make myself look bigger. Then I'd grab the nearest, rock, and I'd throw it in the woods. Not at him, but beside him. So I'd scare him away. And I'd keep throwing rocks at him and chase after him. He said, "Yeah, you're crazy, man. You'd really do that?" I said, "Yeah." Colin was like, "Yeah, man. Chase after him." And next thing you know, we get back to work. And Micah's like, "Hey, Sean." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" He said, "You remember? Think fast, man. You remember what I said about that bear? What would you do?" "'Cause there's one right behind me." I was like, "No way. Rah! Get out of here, bear, you bastard. Get out of here. Run away. Rah!" We're picking up rocks and we're throwing them. I guess Micah grabbed my machete. Colin, he had the bear spray. And what did I find? A steak knife. All there was a steak knife from lunch. So here we are chasing after the bear, and I'm holding this steak knife running after the bear. 700-pound black bear. "Get out of here, you bear!" He ran down the hill. Well, that ended our day. And we're like, "See you later, buddy. Time to go." Yeah, we kind of made our way in an opposite direction down the hill to the pickup truck and get the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, that was quite the experience. I don't think there's any black bears here, but if I ever did see one, I'd do the same darn thing. Yeah. Trust me, if you see a black bear, do just what I did. And then normally, 80% of the time, they'll run away. Because nature's just as scared as you are scared of them. They're just as scared of you as you are scared of them. You know, they're just checking you out. They're not really there to hurt you. They just want your lunch. That's why he was there. He smelled our lunch because we were eating. That was pretty crazy. True story, though. Micah might not be around to tell it, but I'll always tell it in honor of Micah, because he was such a good fella, man. God love you, man. I miss you. I hope you're merry up in Valhalla, my friend. Kept saying, man. Yes. Colin, if you're ever watching this, post a comment, man. I hope you remember that day. I'm sure you do. Who wouldn't? Oh boy. Here I am at the gas station in the woods. Yeah, that's an old diesel pump. Yep, right at the edge of the trail now. This is where I saw the pheasant when I chased him that day. That was pretty cool. Colin used to actually, him and I used to chase wild turkeys all the time. We were in Slocan. Whoever was driving the truck, we'd be like, "Come on, stop, pull over." "Why? What's going on?" "There's a turkey." "What do you want that?" "Just stop the truck, please." Next thing you know, we get out and we start chasing after the turkey. Run right up the mountain after him. Colin threw a rock at the turkey, trying to get some dinner, I guess, and what do you know? The turkey flew right over. There's two of them. They flew right up over the river. Gone. That's the funniest thing. Oh man, that was cool. And on Thanksgiving Day, our friends Pin and Pat came out to Creston when we were working on the farm there. And they're like, "What the hell's going on?" Because we saw 4 turkeys, and this was on Thanksgiving, man. 1999. No, this was year 2000. We pulled the truck over, and both Colin and I get out, and we start running down the road after the turkeys. And Pin and Pat are just looking at us like, "What the hell are you doing?" We're like, "Turkey chase!" Of course, we didn't get any turkeys that day. They flew down to Kootenai Lake, and they were gone like a flash of lightning. Yeah, it was all good fun. We were kind of after dinner, but we kind of knew we weren't going to catch them, but it was kind of funny. Yeah. No, you won't catch me chasing turkeys like that anymore, not to hurt them anyways. Maybe to catch them with my camera, but that's about it. But yeah, I'm back on the trail now. Yeah, back on the man-made trail. Yeah, didn't see any coyotes. That's good. Nice to talk my way through it, that way they don't come close. Anyway, earlier I was talking to the wardens. There was 2 eagles and they landed right in the trees here on the right side. You see my stick waving? There we go. Yeah, they're right in there. Same spot where I had them on film there about a month ago. Figure I'd call to them, eh? Let them know that I'm out here protecting them. Anyways, thanks for watching, my friends. Have a good one. I'll talk to you again when the sun's up. Cheers. Caps A. All my relations. Stay strong and stay free. Cheers.